Greetings, TikTok. What's up? Welcome to those of you who are able to join in live here on the TikTok platform. Thank you for watching, joining Bloom Fluent in Love. I go by Bloomy. And I am doing a live reading for you guys today. Hopefully to provide some comfort, vindication, validation to the age-old question of all. What's their bad karma? I typically don't spend a lot of time here because, quite honestly, I feel like it keeps us, though I can relate to wanting that sense of justice, or that feel of justice when you feel like you've been done or treated unjustly. I can certainly relate to that. And it has a purpose and a place, in my humble opinion. So that's what I'm going to provide today. But I typically move from it and I don't stay there a lot, you guys, because it keeps us in those loops, in my esteem. It keeps us in those mindsets of constantly replaying things, constantly fixating on things, and anything that we're constantly thinking of and replaying energetically. Hi, welcome. Does it say BB? Welcome, BB Jessie, I think it says. Thank you for joining. So yeah, it keeps us in that vein. But the whole point of me wanting to give you guys that is so for those of you who just can't seem to find some kind of closure on a matter. Because, sometimes there's situations where you just, it ain't always, ideal. The situations don't always merit for us to get the proper closure, whether it be because the people that are involved are not in an energetic place and space in their lives to do things properly, or we're not, what I'm trying to say. But closure is certainly something that could be found. I do want to say that, whether or not all parties involved decide to participate or do the right thing. Okay, so we're going to be finding out what's their karma for anybody. And I'm not going to, since it's a general reading for the collective, I'm not going to put a category. It's for whomever you feel like you were treated unjustly. A situation where you feel like somebody did you wrong. It can be a lover, it can be a boss, it can be a coworker, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be a roommate, it can be all of the above. But whatever is on your heart, whatever's on your mind, we're going to get that today. Moving past that, though, we're going to get some messages from above. I have a deck, an oracle deck, to receive some kind of a guidance and messages from loved ones that have passed on, ancestors, anyone that meant something to us, what they would want to say to us about our lives, or about even what you're coming here for, to kind of help you shift your energy and shift your focus. And then lastly, we're going to end with something practical, simple, practical, tangible that you can do for yourself today, right? To feel better. In essence, because see, look, this is all good and gravy and dandy, right? But at the end of the day, we want to hone in our power back to shift our vibration and shift how we feel, and not have it predicated upon external things, peoples, or events. So something that's going to be very tangible. Okay, what can we do? Forget about what we can't. But in this now, what can we do to really feel better? We may not be able to resolve everything today. We may not be able to tangibly in the 3D get all of the answers and resolves that we want, but we can shift our own vibration. And vibration is everything, because that's the place that we are co-creating from. That is the place that we're manifesting from. So I'm gonna start running my mouth. I'm a talker. People who know me well enough know that I'm chatty. But if you pay close attention, there's usually some wisdom in there, okay? And FYI, for those of you who are wondering, because TikTok doesn't allow you guys to replay the lives, okay? So what I've decided to do is, for those that actually come onto these lives and they want to be able to go back, I'm uploading every live video onto my YouTube platform. So I've done like 4 or 5 lives already. So if any of you are interested in possibly seeing what they were about, highly recommend you go over to my YouTube channel. If you go onto the profile page here on TikTok, I believe it's right up under the profile picture, there's a little icon for YouTube. If you click on that, it'll take you straight to my channel. If you subscribe, you'll be entered in to win a free personal reading with me. If you click the notification bell, if you just want to be able to know when they're uploaded, it'll give you an alert. So that's just FYI, okay? Because some people, because I'm one of those people, I want to go back and look at it. So, you know, for those of you who are like myself and want to be able to see, especially if you got a message out of the reading, okay, all of the lives are on my YouTube platform, okay, for those of you who want to replay them. Now, enough chat. Let's do it. What's their karma? So the intention have already been set. I've already meditated. I've already prepared. So anything that's coming out in this portion of the reading, I'm reading intuitively, and it's going to be given a clip of their bad karma. Because listen, something else I want to say. I'm getting messages already. Jesus Christ. Okay. You guys, you know how we talk about karmics and this and that, right? I wanted to share this, and this is just my own resonance and what I believe. Every last one of us have been karmic, okay? And the reason I say that is because at some stage and phase of our lives, we operated in a place that was not all that loving towards people, okay? Now, some individuals are choosing, and they have chosen to carnate, okay, and stay in a karmic vibe or karmic template, certainly. But to try to kind of demystify and kind of neutralize out all of this obsessions we have about this whole dynamic, at the end of the day, if we want to reduce it to simple terms, right? Law of karma. It gets everybody, okay, on some level. And then people who choose not to learn their lessons, in essence, they may live in cycles longer. People who are choosing to not shift, change, grow, and evolve, or upgrade, right? So, justice. This is not about perfection. This is about some of you all seeking that validation, that vindication, that confirmation, justice for where you were treated unjustly, where you have been treated harshly, where you have been critically judged, where you have been abused, misused, and discarded like a piece of garbage, right? People who had no regard for you as a human, whether they are admitted or not. Because see, one thing about certain dynamics here is this. Some people have a portrayal on the externals, okay, of Mr. and Mrs. Nice Guy. But behind the scene is Jekyll and Hyde, okay? On the surface, they appear to the world as somebody caring and giving, but behind the scene is like Cinderella's wicked stepmother and stepsisters, okay? Because it's energetically off. It's about the image that they want to portray, but the people that are closest to them behind the scene that are not a part of their flying monkey dynamic, right, will, and I'm speaking in terms of like behavioral health. That's an actual term, you guys. It's not something I made up. If they're not in that dynamic, they will tell you and reveal the truth that, yeah, it appears that this person gives a lot to people. They give to charity. They give people money. But they abuse their power. They abuse their money. They abuse their position. Okay? And then behind the scene, they treat people poorly. All right? So welcome, Dead Inside. And I hope you're alive inside. I see Dead Inside. But thank you for joining. So let's get into the reading. Let me stop chatting. Sometimes messages come to me and I just end up going all over with it. About karma and, you know, all this stuff, right? So I want to be able to provide some kind of closure, confirmation, vindication, validation for some of you who feel like, you know, you've just been done dirty, right? And you don't, you know, your situation is not warranting you to be able to get the proper honorable closure that all humans should be able to really get, right? Okay, let's do it. What's their karma? What is their bad karma like, team? Talk to us. for the collective of TikTok or anybody who views this video here live, who wants it, who sets their intention to receive their guidance, as well as those on YouTube once I upload this to the YouTube platform. In the name of love, I call in the highest benevolent energy. I call in my power team, light team. You know what to do. I call in the violet fire, golden white light, circle of love, protection, reflection, deflection around me, bloom from within love, this reading, this space, this platform, TikTok, YouTube, and every viewer. May love, light, truth, clarity, comfort, release, healing, confirmation, vindication, validation be attained here. And so let it be. Let's do it. What is their bad karma? Light team. For those who mistreated, hurt, harsh, judgmental, critical, downright abusive to the viewers here, what's their bad karma? Light. Got some hoppers there. Light. Light. There it is. Concern. Okay. Light. Light. Violet light. There it is. Okay. I know what's going to happen with that, but I'm going to just keep on keeping on. Anything else, light team? We'll get clarification. What's their bad karma? Whoa. Ooh, that one's going to be an important message. That one went way to the left. Oh, shit. Shoot. Oh, boy. Oh, shucks. Shuckity shucks, y'all. Okay. Give me a second. Courthouse. Oh, boy. Okay. So the cards that came out so far, you guys, we got concern, pathway, adjudication, sudden wealth, privileged lady, and imprisonment. Okay. Welcome anybody who's coming in. Thank you for joining. It says, hey, so I'm still in love with my ex. Should I get back together with them or move on? And then who is this? Can I have a reading on? Okay. So I'll clarify for you guys, and that may help futuristically. In the future, when I'm coming on for Q&A and like getting questions from you guys in terms of your personal stuff, I'll let you know. But this particular reading is going to be a general collective reading for any of you. Just set your intention regarding what's their bad karma. Okay. And that's going to be about anybody who did you dirty at the end of the day, whoever that is for you. Somebody who straight up did you dirty. You didn't get any closure. You know, whether it's people who were abusive, they ghosted you, they lied to you, they cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give you your just due. They took your money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your story is. Okay. So that's what we're doing today. I'm not taking personal questions for personal readings, but you guys are more than welcome to contact me if you want to get a personal reading with me. Okay. All right. So let's do it. So, yeah, imprisonment. So without even getting the clarification just yet, since we're asking about their bad karma, the messages that's coming in is this. So, and let's try to take this in love. I know it's hard to kind of try to stay in this neutral zone, but we are asking. So let's hear it, right? So in essence, no matter what these people or individuals do, this is what's going to happen. They may go on endless pursuits. Some of them may come into sudden wealth, but then they will suddenly lose it just as sudden as they got it. Okay. That's a part of it. That is a part of bad karma. Okay. Because oftentimes people are trying to run from karma. They're trying to run from the mistakes that they made. And they just think, oh, I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I'm fine. I'm handsome. I'm creative. I got resources. I have connections. I'll just go create something. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else. And so people who are that delusional, they will, in this reading anyway, whoever it is, in this reading, they're going to go through cycles where they think They're getting through. They think they found their pathway. They think they found the privileged lady or man, right? They think they found the place to be, and it's going to do the same thing. So they'll suddenly come upon things. They'll go down different paths, right? And then they'll get imprisoned by it. Okay, whether it be mental imprisonment, emotional imprisonment, spiritual imprisonment, some of them actual imprisonment, to all of these choices because of that karma. Okay, they're going to always have some court issues. They're going to always have some legalities. Some of them probably get married over and over again and divorced. Okay, because of how they handle things. This is a part of bad karma. They all live a life of concern because they're still trying to run away. Instead of remedying or alchemizing or doing things properly, they just keep recreating, thinking that, okay, if I go over here, then it's going to be different. If I go over there, if I move over here, if I move cross country, if I move cross state, if I go somewhere where nobody on the earth knows me, then surely things are going to be different. But no, it's not going to last. As soon as they get it, it's going to be that fast as it seems to crumble. Okay, because karma is chasing some people, not in a bad way. It's just because in some cases, people's higher selves have been trying to get them to do the right thing. Their higher selves have been chasing them in dreams, chasing them in billboards, chasing them in commercials, like literally to do the right thing and make something right. And they know what it is. But because of their refusal, whether it be fear, downright egotism, stubbornness, pride, arrogance, pretension, narcissism, mental illness, some cases, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, they really have convinced themselves that they're going to get away. So they're going to go round, and it's going to keep happening. Okay. So let's get some clarification on that though. All right. Because that's the messages that's already hidden. Like, yeah, they're going to keep them same pathways. It's going to end the same. They're going to feel like they've gotten lucky. They're going to feel like they've hit the jackpot with that sudden wealth. They're going to feel like they found the ticket. They found the privileged lady. They found the privileged man. They're going to feel, right, like that's happened. But in essence, it's going to end the same. Because here's why, you guys, and I'm not trying to be mean, quite honestly, but it is the law of karma for all of us. That's the way it is. I have tons of stories I could tell you guys about, like my father and different people, you know, who were narcissists, that in the end, like as they wrapped up their lives or later on down the road, like stuff that they really thought that they were getting away with, like they didn't. Straight up. Like it came back for the players of all players, the hoes of all hoes, the thieves of all thieves, right? It went full circle. Nobody escapes, y'all, I'm telling you. We may portray to the world, because we got to understand that, especially in the times that we're in, it's easy for any of us and all of us to portray a thing. And when we're feeling like we fucked up royally, but we don't want the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't want to clear our karma. We didn't want to make things right with people. But, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to make it seem like, right? But behind the scene, you can rest assured it's hell. I'm just letting y'all know. It's hell. It's hell. Because karma's riding. Riding our asses. And let me just add a disclaimer. Not everything is necessarily directly related to all of that in our lives. Yes, life happens. Okay, so you got to take what I'm saying with some wisdom. Use some balance as you're hearing the messages here. Okay. Yeah. I mean, life does happen. We have past life karma. We have, ancestral things and so forth, and life happening. But we are addressing and speaking directly with the bad karma that individuals receive for treating people poorly. Okay. We're specifically speaking into that. The karma from being downright abusive to people, or for being downright mean. You know, those movies, Mean Girls and bullies, like we kind of glamorize all this energy in media and movies. But let me tell you something. The bully get bullied in the end. Okay? Yeah, that's just the way it is. You know, that bully is hurting, but that same bully is given ample opportunities, like everybody else on the earth, to heal and to deal. And it says here, but do you see the collective receiving any bad karma? The collective. When I speak of collective, I'm speaking of a body or a group of people that I'm picking up on the reading for, whoever the reading is for. And if you've been listening to what I've been saying this whole time, you probably can, oh, I just saw a tower. You probably can hear that I clearly said that everyone gets karma. I think I did a live video and I spoke about one of my own past situations. It was a more lightweight situation, but I just wanted to bring about the whole point that nobody escapes, right? So we all have to take these kinds of messages as they truly resonate, right? And now if you're somebody who did crap to people, but you're trying to see about where people did crap to you, chances are it's probably going to go both ways here. Okay, because at the end of the day, we may be able to trick people to a degree. Energetically and universally, we trick no one. It's energy and it's vibration. What we put out, we receive. Period, point blank. That's the way it is. It's not about perfection, because nobody is perfect. It's not about having everything in our lives together, because nobody really does. But it is about, you know, if your ass was abusive. Saying, you know, like we know, we know we perpetrate, like we don't know, we know if we have mistreated somebody for no reason. You know what I'm trying to say? We be knowing, telling y'all. And we get that back. We can run all we want. I had made up a song and I'm not going to sing it to y'all because it's kind of spooky. So I don't even want to go there. Because it was back in the 80s, you know, I'm older. I'm 45 years old. But back in the day, there was Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, and it was a scary song. Like, I remember seeing this when I was a kid. And I changed it for karma. You know, instead of 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, it's 1, 2, karma's coming for you. Yeah, 3, 4, you can't hide behind the door. Like, I made up this whole new song. Because, okay, y'all, I'm about to give you your clarifiers, but just give me a second because the messages are coming so fast. Human condition, human nature, especially an unawakened human, when we're still locked into the 3D grid matrix, fear and ego-based control systems, okay? The primitive energy about us, okay? No matter how old we are, okay? We can be 50 years old and still be in this energy. We can be 60. It's about the consciousness, right? Humans by default often cannot see, understand, make sense of, or learn something until it hits them personally. And it has to hit hard. Depending on the level of their development, their consciousness, their awakeness, right? It has to hit them pretty damn hard to start making sense of, oh, this is happening because I keep trying to steal from people. Oh, this is happening because I think I'm better than people, and those that I think that I'm better than, I try to make feel less than. Oh, this keeps happening because I'm a straight up liar. And the truth ain't in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep thinking that I could lie my way through life. And then I wonder why I was lied to. Then I wonder why I'm constantly deceived. Oh, this is happening because I was cruel and mean to them. I'm sitting here crying about somebody being cruel and mean to me, but I've had this pattern of being cruel and mean to people and refuse to apologize about it. So it takes some humans to have to eventually go that far. Some take it to the grave because that's what they signed up for. Okay, until maybe they come back and they'll do it again. But that's why karma, that energy is that way, because it's like, no, 1, 2, karma's coming for you. 3, 4, you can't hide behind the door. 5, 6, can't nothing fix it. 7, 8, you're going to always be able to leave. No, I'm laughing to make it humorous, but, you know, you feel me? All right. Anyway, all right, light team, let's get some confirmations here for the beautiful collective that's just really looking for some closure and some vindication, some healing, some sense that just, oof. Okay, I was asking for a confirmation for concern here. So they're going to always be concerned about their happiness with this 10 of Cups, landing for concern. They're going to always be concerned about it. They're going to always be going for it. And with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck is telling me that there's going to always be reaching. They're going to always be reaching to find their happiness. Always the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. And it's never going to go down. It's going to always be a concern. And it's because of what they put out there. I'm trying to reiterate that. It's not that people don't deserve a second chance. That's not this message. The message is karma. The message is alchemy. The message is we can't sweep things under the rug. The message is until alchemy has really happened and people refusing to learn these lessons, they're going round for round. They're going round for round, I'm telling y'all. Things are going to always look pretty and handsome on the surface. Opportunities are going to always look like it's the ticket. It's going to always have that feeling, and it's going to end the same. Pathway. Can we get a clarifier, light team? Until they decide to learn their lessons. The Magician. Okay. Oh, my God. So, yeah. So, this is major energy here. The Magician is how we manifest in the world. And it landed for pathway. So they're going to always be trying to create another pathway, and it's never going to go down. And they're going to probably always end up being manipulated on their paths because they constantly were trying to manipulate and refuse to change or remedy it. They're going to always be trying to manifest a pathway, manifest another opportunity, manifest another person, manifest another situation, manifest, but not learning. And since we're asking about that bad karma, their capability to do that for themselves is going to be hindered, is going to be plagued. For an example, like I said, as soon as they get something, something's going to happen with it. So they'll meet somebody, they'll get some money, they'll get a job opportunity, but it's going to be chaos. It's going to come with something. Not because they shouldn't have a life, because they're trying to bypass taking responsibility for their actions, and they're trying to bypass growing up. I don't have to grow up. I can just keep manipulating and playing games. Okay, well, the very energy that you keep putting out there is going to be what you get. Yep. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. I just said that. That's all about new opportunities. So they're going to always be trying to create these new opportunities, passionate new endeavors, all these false starts, these commitments, judgment. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All their love endeavors right here. The cards are speaking. I ain't speaking. Oh, we got the 3 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the Empress, Judgment, Hierophant, High Priestess, Hierophant, Ace of Wands. So they're going to go round for round with this stuff. I just said that, though. They're going to always be, seeking another chance and things. And then judgment is going to be being called because they keep breaking people's hearts. They keep going about things the wrong way. They keep choosing the wrong people, too. Because in some cases, and when I say wrong people, I'm simply meaning that their higher selves was trying to help them and reveal to them that you have a right to go down any path you want. But if you choose to go down this path, don't cry or be upset that it bites you, because that individual is either not in a vibrational place, they're karmic in nature, and you're not going to get the resolve. So on the package and on the surface, it looks like everything you thought you wanted. They're saying everything you wanted them to say. They used your own weakness against you, but it is going to bite your ass. It's going to be filled with the 5 of Swords. Like I said, their wealth, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be come with fights. Folks going to be trying to steal shit. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, judication, lighting. What's judication about? Judicate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they're going to always get holes on wheels or manholes. It's going to always be some questionable shit. Some questionable. They're going to keep losing shit behind the people that they're choosing. Yeah. They're going to lose confidence in some of their cases. I just picked that up. Everything that they relied on to like use against people. Yeah. They're going to always end up single because people are going to be finding out about their dirt. More and more, their mask is going to be being ripped off. Okay, let's see here. Sudden wealth, lighting. Wow. Whew. I don't know if y'all can see that. So the Nine of Swords flew over to concern and the Ten of Cups. And I said that earlier. The Nine of Swords is anxiety, up all night, can't sleep, can't rest, excessive thinking, tripping, stressing. Why? Because karma's riding their ass, right? But sudden wealth about their money. And that's the card number 11. Oof. That's a master number. So, like I said, they may have an appearance like, so it'll be spurts where, okay, they had a lucky streak. So they thought. Then something's going to happen. Something's going to happen to it. Or they're going to be always in anxiety because they're going to have people that's in their lives always trying to steal something from them, always trying to take something from them, always trying to manipulate and use them, whatever way that they did to the collective that's hearing, however they have treated people. If they were, for an example, let's say that they were materialistic, too superficial and shallow and all about the money. And they treated people like objects. And they made decisions based on that. So they're going to find themselves in situations where people are treating them that way. In a time where they're now looking for love and care and nurture, right? But these people are going to be just as superficial and shallow as they have been. Okay, just as superficial and shallow. And they're going to be in anxiety about it. Okay, that's a part of the karma. You know, I'm going to move on from here in a minute because I'm going to get to the messages from above and some practical stuff y'all can do to feel better here. But hopefully this brings comfort. Wow. Shit. Okay, the moon card flew out, and it flew out in reverse before I can even say something. So that's another major energy. So illumination. Their greatest fears is going to happen regarding a privileged lady. And a privileged lady just means the feminine energy. It can be someone that they always typically go for, that they think are privileged, or they feel could really, you know, boost their egos or boost their image, or, you know what I'm saying, be their source of wealth or abundance or resources. The moon coming out in reverse is because it's about fear and subconscious and hidden things, secret things. Well, their worst fears is going to happen. So these people that they go for, they're going to find out dirt on these people. They're going to find out that those people got just as many skeletons in the closet as they do. They're going to find out that some of those people were faking and fraud like they were. They're going to find out that those people, you know, things will be illuminated, that things just were not what they appeared. Just like they try to create an illusion for others in their past, they're going to come across situations over and over again that people did that to them. And it's going to be their worst fear, because it's going to be in times and situations where they were really wanting to be in love. Maybe they really wanted things to, you know what I'm saying, finally be something true, and they made themselves vulnerable finally to somebody, but they did it to the wrong person. Number one, they chose the wrong people. And then because they failed to alchemize their karmic behavior with people, they're receiving the energy they keep putting out there towards people they feel like are beneath them. Okay? Or people that they use in the meantime, between time. So I warn people about this. Don't do it. It ain't worth it in the end. I'm telling y'all. Don't do it. People are humans with real feelings and thoughts and emotions, whether you like them or not, whether you agree with them or not, whether you dig them or not. They're human beings. It's highly recommended that you choose not to objectify humans and use them at your disposal. Because at the end of the day, it may be a season of time where you seem like and you feel like you're getting away with it, but it's going to all backfire at some point. Because if you just threw them away, treat them like trash because you felt like your Ken doll appeared or your Barbie doll appeared or whatever your fancy, right? You thought. So it's ill-advised to mistreat people. If you be on the up and up with folks. If you just want a good time Charlie, good time Sally, keep it on the up and up with folks, okay? Because then the decision is on them if they want to continue on with you, and they can't cry about, blah, blah, blah. No, just be on the up and up. Don't string them along. Don't abuse them. Don't try to gaslight them and mind fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, okay? And if they choose to still want to engage, okay. If they choose to not engage, fine. There's plenty of people out there that is willing to be good time Charlie or good time Sally. We don't really have to fuck with people, you know what I'm saying, in a negative way just to get our jollies off. We pay for it. I'm telling y'all. Folks ain't understanding. Yeah, here's the Knight of Wands for being a hoe on wheels. Yeah. Secret lives, secret husbands, secret wives, situationships, all that stuff. I'm telling y'all. All right, what's imprisonment? Light team. Shit. Yep, I said it. I said it earlier, and now I flipped out. Three of Swords. They will live a life of heartache. They will live a life of continuing to get their heart broken because they continue to break people's hearts. They fail to change their ways. Oh boy, look at the sun and the tower together, y'all. Well, what this is telling me is every time they think they have happiness, it's going to hit the fan. And the shiznit is going to come crumbling down because the sun is going to illuminate all the illusions. The tower always comes when something is built on faulty foundation. When somebody is trying to create some kind of illusion and delusion. Okay? Secret families across the country. You know what I'm saying? Secret churns and, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. Secret sexual preference. All of it. Because at the end of the day, hear me out, it's nothing wrong with anyone's desires. It's about how we're going about things, how we're treating people. I keep saying this. Okay? So because of the sun illuminating things, everything is going to crumble down all the time. It's going to be one tower after the next towards their happiness, never able to sustain it. They will be exposed. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. That's enough of that. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, okay? Now, light team, can we please clear that energy and get something high vibe here for my beautiful collective that's looking for answers, looking for relief, looking for guidance, and looking to feel better, moving on and moving forward in their life. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm here. Light team. Messages from above now, from past on loved ones that would want to say something to them, okay? Regarding whatever broke their heart, wherever they feel like there's been injustice. Whether it was family, an ex-lover, a friend, who's ever represented here and did some type of major betrayals, cruelty, or mistreatment to the viewer. Can we please get some loving messages, high vibrational, to assist the collective with? All right, well, there you have it. This is their end. This will be their life if they choose to not change their ways or make things right. Now, for you, how to release, and how to move on. Because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. We don't want to stay in that story. It's one of the reasons why you guys don't see me do a lot of readings this way. Because it keeps you in that story. At the end of the day, that's their life. They're going to have to live with what they've created. Okay? You can heal and move on. Okay? Whether they ever acknowledge you or apologize to you or not. Okay? Let's see here. All right, light team. Collective that's ready. Light team. Passed on loved ones that have some loving messages. What's the message? Here we go. Let's do it. Message, please. Anything else? I think the clock is ticking here. Got a few hoppers here. And with the rest of the family, I had to leave that way. Help me to get the message here. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. That's where I was going. Okay. So for some of you, like I said, I'm reading intuitively. So they want to let you know that in some of these cases, okay, this is not specifically about their death, okay, but in some of the cases it is. But mainly what I'm picking up is they want you guys to know that sometimes these situations that end the way they do, there was really no other way. It's not about an excuse, but sometimes things have to end in certain ways, because at the bottom of the deck, we have, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So sometimes it takes something drastic. Things have to end that way, okay? I am with the rest of my family, okay? So, of course, some of them are with the rest of their, your guys' passed on loved ones. But some of this is also saying that sometimes people are behaving and conducting like the rest of their family. So, in other words, their treatment towards you, whatever they did, is stemming from their lineage, it's stemming from their family, it's stemming from what they have been conditioned into. Okay, it's not an excuse, but this is just to help you understand that people conduct and behave in ways in which it's in them. And some people are really hardwired with the toxic ways that their family have. Okay, and you suffered from that. Okay, if they came from a line of an abusive, cheating, hoish man, then chances are that's how they're going to be. If they came, until they choose not to be. You hear me? And it could be a woman, vice versa. If they came from a lineage of liars and bullies and abusers and thieves, until they're choosing to alchemize and not to be, chances are that's how they're going to operate. Okay, and they want you to know it's okay to cry, because tears is going to cleanse your soul. That's strength. Okay? This is not a weakness. It's strength. It's you validating your experience, validating what happened to you. Okay? You don't have to stay here. They don't want you to stay there. They don't want you to be afraid. All of that. Okay? This is what we're getting at the bottom of the deck, because you're going to be met by some loving people, they're saying. Okay? You're going to get loving connections in your life, whether, hey, it don't always have to be blood. You're going to get the loving connections and situations that you deserve. Okay? So that's their messages to you guys. All right, I got to wrap it up, light team. Can we get some practical things that the collective can do even after they get off of this live to feel better? Some of them may go in and cry if that's what's needed to grieve a loss, or to grieve, the brutality that they have absorbed from people. And then after that, something practical they can do in a 3D to shift their energy and their vibration to a better place. Thank you. Sorry the screen is shaking, guys. That's because I'm shuffling here. All right. Okay, light team, what we got? We're shifting the energy now. Get the collective in neutrality and in high vibe. What's the message for them? Something they can do. Take a hot shower. Wow, doesn't get more practical than that, right? Something that can help you now. Yeah, it makes sense because it's energetically cleansing. If you add some sea salt, like to your shower gel, you know, some natural sea salt, that's just going to help lift your vibration, set your intention to like let all of it go. You can cry in the shower, you can feel the feelings, you're safe. Take a hot shower, that's going to release the heaviness. Any yucky energies you feel like you've absorbed from people. Anything else, light team? You gotta take a hot shower. Exercise, okay. So take a hot shower, okay? Exercise even for 7 minutes, and this can be anything. It can be taking a walk around your block, okay? It can be going to the gym, but that's also gonna lift your vibration, help move the energy through you. And I'll add, set an intention with that 7 minutes. As I'm exercising and moving my body, my intention is to move that energy, the toxicity, the pain, the grief, the betrayal, whatever you want to call it. My intention is to release it, validate it, and let it go out of my body, right? Anything else, light team? So we got take a hot shower, exercise for 7 minutes. Okay. And then it says, close your eyes and breathe so everyone can hear. And so what I pick up with that is intentional breathing. Get still, close your eyes, and follow your breath. Deep breaths. Stilling yourself. Okay, that's also going to clear your energy, help with raising your vibration. And after all of that, then make yourself a bowl of popcorn, if you're into popcorn, okay, and butter it too. So basically, this is about have a cool snack, whatever that is that you like, because you may not even like popcorn. But something that you delight in, make yourself a cool little snack. After you've taken a hot shower, you exercise for 7 minutes, you've practiced some kind of mindful breathing, and now enjoy. A nice little bucket of popcorn. I love popcorn. Potato chips, popcorn, candy. You know what I'm saying? A sundae, a frappe, a frappuccino, whatever it is. Okay? So, wow. Beautiful. All right, you guys. Well, this concludes today's live read on So What's Their Bad Karma, messages from above, and some practical things that you can do right now today to shift your energy and to help yourself to feel better, because at the end of the day, the power is still in your hands. No matter what people have done to you, they got to live with and deal with their shit. Okay, we all have to live with and deal with our choices. But at the end of the day, you have the power to change your vibration, your frequency, your choices and decisions, and how you feel. You have the power. And just know that. And that's my heart's desire, is to make sure I leave y'all with that kind of stuff. People do shitty things, absolutely. Game called life. But you own the power. Never forget that. You're powerful. You're deserving of your own love, of your own bliss, of your own happiness. It's in you guys' hands, okay? You're very welcome, whoever said that. I'm glad to somehow be of service for you guys in some kind of way. I hope it resonates. If it does, please like it. Please share it. If you're not following already, please follow here. And again, I highly recommend go over to the YouTube. If you want to rehear this reading, I'll be uploading it to YouTube. So I highly recommend that you go on over to my YouTube channel, subscribe and click the notification bell so that way you'll automatically know when I'm uploading these lives from TikTok over to my YouTube, okay? All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Love and light. And guess what? Let's send them love and light too. Even the people landing in this reading, they need it. Hopefully they'll find their way in their lives and on their journeys, right? But that's not for us to be concerned with. They have to make their choices like we have to make ours. But we send them love and light, and may they be well, okay? May you all be well. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.